Being a choir member for merely 4 months and then choosing to quit, how awkward would that be? I was pacing back and forth in front of our music teacher's office and couldn't decide whether to knock on the door or leave. The fact is, the choir rehearsals are really time-consuming, although I love singing a lot. Should I tell her that I'm losing interest of staying in the choir? The hesitation finally stopped me from telling the teacher my request. I left with my problems unsolved. Flashback to the day when I had a phone call with one of my teachers. She asked me about my hobbies, and once knowing my love for singing, she suggested to me, "Why don't you join the school choir? It's a good experience for high school." Oh, that's a really great idea. I was immediately convinced. Then I followed her advice and easily passed the selection. However, my passion fell to pieces when the music teacher asked us to give up a large amount of time rehearsing, to a point that I could not manage my schoolwork and had to make excuses to stay away from the choir. So when I was thinking about this troubling situation, on the one hand, I really want to end the struggle with time management crisis. On the other hand, I was actually ashamed of not being persistent on singing. What on earth caused me in this dilemma? From the start of high school, I would be interested by anything that seemed to be interesting. However, I was also reminded to engage in activities that are useful for architecting my profile as a unique person. It may sound too intentional, right? Do I have to showcase my talents to the outside? Well, we all live in a competitive world, and competitions do affect our lives a lot. Me, an ordinary student, I kind of see the rules used in the reality ahead of me, especially about education. So I take an action and unconsciously grow a mindset for myself. For example, when I talk to my friends at lunchtime about some topics, I keep an eye on the opportunities, like maybe I can write an essay about this and be published on magazines if good enough, or maybe I can organize it as a club activity, and so on. Gradually, it seemed that I am turning myself into a utilitarian. I am utilizing my interests as materials and creative ideas as preparation. So, what really made me decide was another conversation happened between me and the teacher giving me the advice. When I told her my struggle, she just asked me, "Do you enjoy it?" Well, not really. I can hardly say so. Maybe no. I thought choir is a place to lend me a chance to sing creatively. Yet I was only told to stay in the line and follow the beats. And that's the thing. I was focusing too much on what colleges would wish me to do. I forgot that I should make sure that I enjoy the activity in the first place. Result-oriented has already been a part of my thinking process. This happens to me and also to many people a lot. Scarce resources and opportunities demand us to exert much efforts to pursue them. Therefore, we learn to be more practical when it comes to evaluating the pros and cons, as well as making decisions. A clear goal can bring us a sense of direction, but does the result really mean everything? We all know that's not true. It's the process, the steps you take that contribute to the meaning of your growth, and growth is truly an important goal in our life. So when result can't represent everything we achieve, why should we use it as our judging criteria? What we gain from the journey is usually led by curiosity and passion, same way in our lives. Sometimes we all need to make the finishing line invisible so that we can simplify our thoughts and find the things we truly look forward to. Again, I was at the door of my music teacher's office, regardless of how. It may help to make the resume to look nice. It was not an enjoyable activity and I can't really learn much from it. The answer was already there. I knock on the door, gently but decisively. Thank you.